We are going to spend this episode telling you about Family Made Media, what it is, how it got started, and bringing on the current team of people.
Yeah.
It's your first time getting to meet the people behind the camera.
Look at these spots. Everyone's so nervous and also confused.
They're like, why did we agree to be here? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Couple Things.
With Shawn and Andrew.
Podcast all about couples.
And the things they go through.
I feel like 3 years ago, we made an announcement that we were starting a podcast. And 3 years later, we're going to make an announcement that we are starting Family Made.
That's right. I am freaking pumped for today.
I feel prepared for this one. I was not prepared for the podcast.
We have been stumbling through this whole process, just kind of walking through the dark blind, not really know what we're doing. But I feel like there's a clear vision, and we're excited to share it with you all because you all are the reason that we're doing it. So today is super special and exciting, because it is about the project that we have been working on and building in one degree or another for the past 2.5 years.
Yeah, it's a dream we had a long time ago when we started social media and we started kind of documenting our lives and kind of our whole mission with it. And it's finally coming to light, which is really, really exciting. So we are going to spend this episode telling you about Family Made Media, what it is, how it got started, and bringing on the current team of people.
Yeah.
It's your first time getting to meet the people behind the camera.
Look at these spots. Everyone's so nervous and also confused.
They're like, why did we agree to be here?
Oh, man. We did.
Nobody agreed. Nobody knew. Before we get started, if you haven't yet, please
subscribe to the show and give it a rating on whatever platform you're listening on. We have some very exciting things coming and you won't want to miss it. So by doing that, you'll make sure not to miss it. Babe, let's just say, let's take it back to the beginning, shall we? And how we started creating content and how we're going to start creating more content, shall we? That'll be the rough overview there. How
we started creating content. If you guys don't know this story, I worked in sports entertainment for many, many years, starting when I was 12 years old and all the way until I retired at 20.
Shawn was an Olympic gold medal gymnast. You skipped over that part. You did.
So I worked firsthand with some of the biggest companies in the world in their marketing campaigns, their advertising campaigns. I was an ambassador for them. I really learned the ins and outs of just kind of like that space. And for so long, I was kind of told how to act, what to say, what to wear in order to sell a product and to be the right ambassador. And when Andrew and I got married, I got really tired of doing that. And he had this idea. He's like, why don't we start a YouTube channel and actually show the world who we are, the unedited versions, and kind of control the things on our end. And that's kind of what started it. Andrew started a YouTube channel while he was bouncing around the NFL.
Do you remember that first video that we made?
It was horrific.
It was brutal. We've come a long way. That's what's fun to kind of reflect back on. But we started making YouTube videos documenting my time bouncing around from team to team in the NFL, and then documenting our wedding planning process. And then I feel like the pivotal moment as we were finding ourselves and our voice online was in 2017. We went through a miscarriage and shared a video. Still, that's the video I think is the most impactful that we've ever created. And I look at the whole situation and how it panned out and how the video resonated with so many of you who have gone through similar things. And that really was the motivation and inspiration for Shawn and I to step back and realize that the content we're creating, the videos we're putting out, the podcasts we create really can connect with people in a special way and start these conversations that otherwise might not be had. And so that opened up really a whole new avenue for us to feel like what we're doing has purpose, and to really double down on that and to put my football career in the rearview mirror, for you to put all your speaking engagements and appearances and all that in the rearview mirror, because we knew that what we were doing here mattered a lot, and we could make a difference.
We have had the opportunity to learn firsthand. We've kind of run through the gamut of content when it comes to social media. We have tried posting videos, doing like the trendy things, making things look perfect. And over the years, we have found that the more raw we can be, the more real we can be, the healthier it is we feel, and the bigger impact it makes. I feel like there is a massive flaw within the social space that people only consume and are given these perfect images of lives that they can't relate to. And that's just very toxic. And for us, going through the miscarriage and our marriage and our lifestyle and posting very raw and real videos, we've learned that it does connect a community together and help you grow and help us grow and help us heal. And with Family Made Media, we had this idea of, during the miscarriage, I would sit and I would read comments for hours on end of other families and other women and other people who had gone through the same thing and how they healed and how they were still trying to heal and what they were doing. And I truly felt like I had this family of people that I was connected to, that were holding my hand, kind of leading me through the process. And with Family Made, we had this idea of bringing together all of those people and kind of sharing their lifestyles and sharing their content and sharing what they're going through and connecting the world in a really good way and celebrating the real side of life and celebrating how cool family is.
So let me paint the picture for you of everything that we're trying to build here at Family Made and really cast the vision, because we're so excited and we can only do this with your help and your buy-in as well. So if you think about a media network, a media property like Barstool Sports or Magnolia Network or ESPN, you have one overarching brand and it has a set of values that each of the shows that are on that network share. So if you think of ESPN with First Take or ESPN Top 10, you have different shows underneath the ESPN network. And that's what we're building at Family Made, where you have this family lifestyle brand, this wholesome, endearing content that we're going to have multiple shows underneath. And we're so excited to welcome other talent to speak about topics and about areas of life and to a certain audience that Shawn and I just aren't able to, and unlock our team to help tell the stories better, to help edit it more in a polished fashion, to produce it better, and to really make it easier on the creators themselves. Because right now, a lot of these families are producing all this content themselves. It takes a ton of time and it's a little overwhelming. And so we are introducing our team to that group of people so that we can collectively flood the internet with this content that we think can change the world. And our goal with all of the content from top to bottom is to support and encourage families through podcasts, YouTube videos, short form. And sometimes that support and encouragement will come in the form of education. Sometimes that support and encouragement will come in the form of entertainment. But we are speaking to this group of people who want to do family right. And that includes marriage, that includes pregnancy and parenting, the whole gamut. And we can only do this with your help as the audience and the help of these other amazing creators that we're so excited to be bringing on to the network. And so the last couple months, we've just been building out this team, trying to really iron out our systems, and we're pumped. We're excited. We're pouring all our resources into this. We're nervous, but we have a vision to change the world, because if you think about the different aspects of society, you have like government, you have schools, you have businesses, but families, that's the one thing that leaves the greatest impact on an individual. And so instead of watching some of this other content that you can find online that's divisive or polarizing or raunchy or edgy, we're trying to put out content that is cute and wholesome and makes you go, ah, or makes you double think how you're approaching your marriage, and maybe you can do it better tomorrow than you did today. And so we're excited and we need your help. And this is our first time doing this. So let us know if you have any input. But we're building out a media network, and we're going to be producing podcasts, YouTube videos, short form content all across the board with all different types of talent, all different types of shows. And we cannot wait to introduce some of these to you. So they're going to be rolling out over the next couple of weeks, and more to come in the future. But how it's going to work is some of the podcasts, which is where we're starting with signing talent, are going to be hosted on this very Couple Things YouTube channel. The video format will. So on Wednesdays, you'll get Couple Things. On Thursdays, you'll get another show. On Friday, you'll get another show. So We're making it easy on you and delivering the content right where you already are. You'll also be able to find the Family Made Network on Apple Podcasts in the channel section, and you can be sure that every show that you find there is going to be this family-friendly, family-oriented, family-centric content. And there's going to be more to come. So we're going to be creating as much content as we can and taking it to you as soon as possible. Look, the internet's a weird and wild place. We realize that. And you could find anything you search for on the internet. Our goal with creating Family Made is to create a network and a brand where you can listen to any of our shows, watch any of our videos, and know that what you're watching is not raunchy, it's not vulgar, there's no profanity, it's safe for you to listen to with your kids, and it's also not like cheesy. So we wanted to create this network that like really spoke to you, the listener, which probably if the stats are any indication, female, probably like 20 to 35-year-old. And I feel like that's who Shawn and I are, except for the female part for me. But like, it's the people who are just trying to go through this family journey and like get married, have kids, and do things as best they can. That's what we're trying to speak to. And so Shawn and I did the YouTube channel. Then we started creating all the short form content. And then we came up with the podcast. And at some point, Shawn and I got so busy filming all these different shows that we realized in order to fully reach this audience, we needed to expand how many shows we had. And to do that, we had to take ourselves out of the picture, which has been such an exciting process. Also been extremely difficult. We've learned so much going through contract negotiations, putting together pitch decks, like shaping the vision for all this. But we have now traction, and it's getting serious around here.
As far as shows are concerned and all the topics that we are covering and all the incredible families who are signing on to share their journeys and their stories, we're going to cover everything. We're going to cover parenting, pregnancy, dating, potty training, sleep training, marriage, the best kids books. There's a bunch of like comedy involved. There's healthy eating for families, family advice, engagement, so much more. And I do want to emphasize that when we say celebrating families, that's family defined in every possible way you could imagine. So single parents, people who are trying to start a family, people who are looking for a spouse of any kind, adoption,
those with different needs, those who are widowed, the whole spectrum. We're trying to like speak to you because I think that family is the one glue that can unite us as a country and as a world. Yeah. And so that's why we feel so passionate about this. And look, you have like all these different media outlets that honestly, they make money by polarizing people and like inflaming anger or like all these different emotions and putting one party against another. And Shawn and I stepped back and we were trying to figure out, is there a way that we can create media without having to villainize another party? And this is our solution to it. So like family is the one thing that whether you're a politician or you're an athlete or whatever your role is, if you're having a birth of a child, everyone's going to understand and like give you, like they get it. Like family is the most important thing. And that's why this is such a special opportunity we have here.
Yeah. Before we start bringing on the team, which they're all cringing at this idea, if you guys would like to look up Family Made, check us out, follow us. You guys can find us at familymade.com. On Instagram, we are at The Family Made. LinkedIn, we're Family Made. Facebook, Family Made. Everywhere you can imagine, we are Family Made.
We have a LinkedIn, babe. Can you believe that?
I don't think I even have a LinkedIn.
You do.
Oh, thank you.
You just published an article on there, actually. You know that?
Great.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
also, make sure you give us a follow on Instagram for some really fun and adorable videos that we're posting daily, and subscribe on our website to become a member of the Family Made community. We have a forum to kind of like connect all the dots for you guys. Baby Formula Exchange is actually on Family Made Forum, trying again to connect as many people in the world as possible under family content and reasons.
Yes. Okay. So now about the team. It's been fun to see how things have unfolded the past couple of years and how the team has grown. And you're going to meet the head honchos around here.
Yeah.
But if you know anything about like Lexi, she's made some cameos on Instagram stories.
Lexi's the OG. Lexi's the OG.
If you've ever bought merch, then Ben has been your guy. Benjamin. My bad, bro. My bad. If you've ever watched
Don't
the
even
video,
know his name.
then Caroline has been in charge of editing it.
AKA Ro.
And if you've noticed that our storylines are making way more sense, then Ginny is the genius behind that.
Yeah.
But you also have seen, like, we have this studio space where we have been filming podcasts and other families have been filming shows and content.
And we also built an office.
Yeah.
If you guys would like to see that, it's actually on YouTube. We did like an office tour, but we actually sit around a conference table every day now and talk as a team, which is wild.
It's like a real business.
I wish you could have seen what our lifestyle looked like before
strategy.
we hired Lexi. Actually, no, when we hired Lexi. I think Lexi was like, you guys don't know what you're doing.
Should we, let's just start with Lexi. Can we bring Lexi? You're first up. Come on. Lexi was so kind to wear a hat big enough for all of us to wear. All of our heads could fit in
okay.
The fashion decisions here at Family Made. Especially
Hello, Lexi.
Welcome.
Lexi, how long have you been with us?
a little over 3 years, actually.
That's crazy.
a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you do?
What do I do?
We're still trying to figure that out.
Head of operations is your title.
Great.
I feel like that title changes every day.
We just figured that out right now.
Follow me on LinkedIn, Lexi. Family Made. I try to help and make your life easier. I think that's the core of what I do.
Lexi has shared every vision and dream wild idea we've had for the past 3 years. When she first came on, we were making slime videos on YouTube. And she's the reason why you single-handedly like encouraged us to like do bigger and better things, which is really fun and really cool.
I think I was just there to help. Again, you guys thought of the vision. I supported it, helped you get there. But yeah, it's been 2 years thinking about Family Made.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
I'm curious from your perspective, how have things grown and changed
Oh my gosh.
since a little over 3 years
Well, my
ago?
first day, I sat at the kitchen table with Shawn for like an hour, and Andrew FaceTimed in. That was our office, your kitchen and your dining room table.
Yeah.
And then my second year, we graduated to the studio in the guest bedroom.
Upstairs in
And then in Drew's playroom was our office.
yeah.
Yeah, literally.
That's
and then
insane.
the thought of an office came in 2020, of November 2020, when you guys were like, hey, I think we're going to like get a house and renovate it and make it a content studio for us. So
And here we are.
here we are in this beautiful studio. It's come a long way.
Do you remember when we used to pay you on PayPal?
Yeah, literally PayPal. Like it may as well have been through like Cash App or something.
Also, I don't think that's legal,
think
so
that's
we probably shouldn't.
It was really
But now
fun
we
for
have-
taxing purposes.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Now we have like health insurance plans.
Yeah, now
and
we're like actually a
401k
legit
stuff.
company. We
That's
have like a team of 6.
it's hilarious.
We should talk about the first couple things episode.
Oh, God.
Holy smokes.
No, that should never be
They're
relived.
literally not exaggerating when they said they did like that 6 times. I think it took us like 3 days in total.
Yeah.
It was like 3 takes the first day, and then it was like, yeah, we're just not going to do this.
The
today.
reason why is because Drew was 2 weeks old and Andrew was like, I started a podcast for us and it's already charting because you made it like a big thing. And he's like, we have to film the first episode. And I was like, you're out of your mind.
Yeah.
And so every time we sat down to film it, we just got in an argument.
But in a lot of ways, that was the origin of Family Made.
Yeah.
It was.
So we
Yeah.
are starting in the podcast space, and we're creating different shows that will all be hosted, the video format, on the Couple Things channel, which we're going to convert here soon. But then on like the Apple Podcast app, you'll notice that there's a channel for Family Made that you can click into and see all the different shows that we're putting out. But Lexi, if you ever receive an email from our team, it's probably from Lexi. If you ever have like coordination questions, really you want anything done, Lexi's the person.
Lexi's it.
And we're still working on the title, but head of operations is the working. We don't really have titles here yet.
Yeah.
Although we do have health insurance. Did I say that?
Everybody's like, I don't know what we do.
But
Lexi is like I always call her, she's my boss. She's literally my boss.
yeah, she's pretty much the boss.
She keeps the ship afloat.
Lexi, can I just say this?
Let's please.
While this is your first podcast episode,
Love it.
you do a great job. You're
Thank you.
great at what your job is
Ciao.
you're great at your job is what I meant to say.
Thank you.
And it's been really cool to see you. Like, you were gonna start a pizza shop or something.
Yes, actually, it was.
And now you're freaking
Should I still?
out here.
Good time.
Now you're out here
Thank
making
you.
plays.
I appreciate you
It's
guys.
dope.
None of this would be possible without you two. So thank you for giving us all a vision and a purpose.
I'd give us 10%. I'd give you 90% of that. None of this would have happened without you.
The other cool
For
thing is
real.
Lexi just got engaged. So we
Woo
did
woo!
a Who Knows Me Better video, if you remember that. And
Oh yeah.
and Lexi-
I did know her better.
no, you
Please, that is up for debate. Go watch and
And
tell
you
her that I
asked
knew
me
her
to be
better.
your bridesmaid.
I did.
That
Yeah.
was so cool. Oh, I
You
shouldn't
just
have told
spoiled the
that.
entire
Shoot.
video for people.
Oh, take that out. Caroline.
You cut.
The fun thing though about us creating family oriented content is a lot of the people on the team are like at different phases of where they're at in that journey. So Lexi just got engaged.
Yes. I will also say this. I think Shawn and Andrew create an environment that is like a family. Like it does feel like a family here. So thank you for doing that.
Wow.
For
We're
better
family.
or for worse.
Unfortunately, you're stuck with me. I do treat them like brother and sister
Forever.
most of the time, though. I will
Yeah.
say it's like, no, do your work. Why are you?
All
Why
right,
are
Lexi,
you
your
ignoring my
time's up
call?
here. All right, who's up next on stage? Who's up next? Let's bring on Caroline. Was our second hire.
Yeah.
So- Come on, Ro. Yeah.
I would describe Caroline as the sneaky cat. That's what I always say. You like
I can't wait for you to just really feel Caroline's awkwardness through the camera. It's gonna like
Yes.
come through. So. Caroline.
How do I follow Lexi? We're gonna do this really quick.
Caroline is our head of content. So our head editor.
I like being on that side better.
She
yeah,
is
just tuck it by
she
your
is
ear.
like she
my-
keeps a pulse on all the
This one?
trends
Beautiful.
going on
we
YouTube, on TikTok, and all the things, and we'll help our content ideation. So like any short form video we film, any podcast we film, we'll like throw it on a board, and then Caroline will kind of wean it down to be like, no, this is going to be the best version of it, and then she'll also edit it and like
Yeah.
lead the team of editors.
if you're following Family Made on Instagram or anywhere, especially even our content and all the content you'll start seeing, Caroline is the genius behind editing it in a way where we can get the message across and the mission across and make sure it's like wholesome, good-hearted content.
I feel like I'm breathing really loudly into this.
You can lower your volume later.
I'm just
Yeah.
cutting myself out of this. I'm so happy I'm editing.
Wait,
Caroline-
didn't you make an appearance on a really famous TV show?
Okay. Yes.
Hey, put the
it was-
mic not in the middle of your
I'm
face,
so
dude.
sorry.
Jeez.
This is good. Someone needs to listen.
Caroline.
I was just as awkward on that too. So
Which show?
it was the Tonight Show,
Casual.
but it was for my dog mostly.
Who is
Tuesday.
yes. And Tuesday has her own account on
TikTok.
yes.
Guide me. I need help.
Why do you love the social media content world?
I don't know. I think it's a lot of fun. I feel like we can help a lot of people while also putting some good out in the world.
I truly believe our entire team agreed that like there's, for lack of a better word, too much like clickbait and like poor influence being posted out there, whether it's like inappropriate or trashy or like thinking about our kids. We want all the content we can post out there to be something that I would want my daughter to watch. And we all kind of shared that thought.
Tell the story about you coming to work with us. You put us on your vision board that you wanted to work with us or something.
Full time.
I did. I did like every year I do kind of like a New Year's vision board, and I gave myself 1 year to go from being like a contractor to being full time with you guys.
Wow.
So
And you did it. And you're crushing
Now you're
it.
stuck with us
Works.
forever.
now I'm sitting in this chair, stumbling over my words.
If anybody out there is listening who watches New Girl, please close your eyes and picture Nick doing his awkward moonwalk backwards. That is Caroline. It's the best. You're the life of the party.
No, Caroline, actually, it's been super clutch to have her because as we've been growing our family with 2 kids, we have less time to like consume content. And I'm a YouTube geek. I freaking love it. I live for it. but I have not had as much time to like keep up with it, to know what's going on, because it's always changing.
Changes
There's
so
always
fast.
something. Yeah. So you're our person for that. And you also, I love editing, and I had to pass that off. And you are a trustworthy person for that. You've done a great job,
Yeah.
bro.
Thanks.
Well
Thanks
done.
for giving me a shot.
That's great. I don't think anybody will ever be able to see your face because your microphone's been covering it the entire time.
Thank you guys
But
so much.
I
Thank
also
you,
want to
Ro.
say, and like, this isn't about you, but in the nicest way possible, this hasn't always been like our team. We've really been searching for like the perfect people, and every single person you're going to meet today, I like want around my kids, and I want like in our family forever, because they're amazing human beings that are like pretty legit.
Also, on the family journey aspect, Lexi's engaged. Caroline's dating.
Shut up.
No, she's in the dating. What?
Oh, I thought you said you're
Jeez,
like
dude.
dating someone. I was like,
She's
I don't know
dating.
this.
That's where she's at.
Ew.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's where she's
Are
at.
you actually? Do you have a boyfriend?
No,
I do not have a boyfriend.
You're on the dating apps.
How else can I say that? Flash here.
Here, free
I'm
promotion.
26 years old from Ridgewood, New Jersey.
Don't give away all your freaking personal information.
I'll
What's
cut
your
that out.
mother's
Social
maiden
security
name?
number.
This is great. I live at.
Thanks,
Thank
Ro.
you.
Thank you, Ro. So Ro is our boots on the ground here in Nashville. We have like a lot of editors
Yeah.
all over the place. Shout out to Kim, who we've been working with for such a long, even longer than Lexi.
Yeah.
Kim is the OG.
Kim is the OG.
Sorry, Lex.
Kim,
I love Kim.
yeah. Kim has been with us for 7 years.
Kim Ocampo. That's what we're talking
7
about.
years?
I don't know.
7 or 8 years. She lives in a different country. Like, for privacy reasons, we probably shouldn't say.
Yeah.
And she's amazing. We've gone through like, she did her dissertation.
Yeah.
She graduated graduate school. She had she's gone through so many life changes. It's been awesome
She's
to be
been
with her.
so generous to us too. So Kim was the OG, but she worked closely with Caroline. All right, next up, Ginny. Let's go, Ginny Rev. Yeah. Real quick, none of this would be possible without our generous supporters, and today's show is brought to you by Betterhelp. You know what I'm excited for, babe?
What, babe?
I'm excited about the future of this podcast, of this network, and of families in general.
I am too. It's been a dream we've had for a really long time, which is really exciting.
I will say, though, I'm also thankful for resources like BetterHelp, because stress can show up in so many different ways, whether you're talking about raising kids or building a business. And in a world that's telling you to do more and sleep less and grind all the time, here's a reminder to take care of yourself, do less, and maybe try some therapy.
I could not agree more. I feel like going to therapy used to have this like negative connotation, but honestly, it's great to just talk with someone on a regular basis.
And BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. And it's also much more affordable than in-person therapy.
Give it a try and see if online therapy can help lower your stress. Our Couple Things listeners will get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/EastFam. That's BetterHelp.com/EastFam.
We'll also link it down below. Let's get back to it. Ginny, welcome. Welcome to the team intro here. This is Ginny's, I guess, second week full time. Is that right?
Yeah, it's like day 6.
Day 6.
Day 6.
Day 7.
Yeah.
Have you been on a show before that you've produced?
I have. Well, not as like a regular. I did play a couple games and I was an elf during Christmas time.
What? She'd be a great elf. No, that's like what?
No, this is, do you want to see? I
do.
actually am a better Cindy Lou. Ready?
Oh my God.
That's a pretty good Cindy.
Cindy Lou. I will sing the
Yeah.
song later too. You can cut that out.
Jenny keeps us in stitches around the office.
Yeah.
I literally
Maybe the
my
funniest
face
human
hurts
being I've
from
ever met.
smiling.
Yeah.
What's your background, Jenny?
Like what kind? Like how I was raised.
You're criminal.
I don't have any felonies. Like my work background or like how I was raised.
No.
Work background,
Okay,
dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
So okay, so I was raised in Florida. I went to Florida State. Go
Didn't
Noles.
ask about that. I didn't ask about
this
that.
leads
No.
into. And then I did in college. I did an internship at the Rachel Ray Show in New York, and I finished school online. And then from there, I got hired at the Ellen DeGeneres Show, and then I was at the Ellen DeGeneres Show for 7 years.
Wow.
Started as a PA, ended as a producer, and then the show just ended. So
And then we snatched you up.
She finally
Yep.
made it big time and made it with the Family Maid. Congratulations. Jenny is our executive producer. Is that the highest level producer? Is that the biggest title we can give you?
whatever title you want, that is a large title. I also
Great,
sometimes
that's
do
what you
like
get.
executive producers do like finance. Maybe, I don't know. I don't do finance.
Would you like to?
Probably not.
I'm glad you said that because we need someone to take the finances over, Jenny.
Yeah,
So
Caroline. She's great at math.
I'm not letting her touch the finances. No chance. Not with a 6-foot pole.
I will say Jenny is an absolute genius because we have all these like ideas in our head of like words we want to tell you guys, but we don't know how to make them coherent and like have a purpose and meaning. And you can literally take any story and like make it come to life, and it's really fun. It's really cool.
Thank you.
Also, you're a great researcher.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're hilarious yourself. I predict in the future that Jenny will have her own show.
She should.
On the network. Honestly,
should.
I would just die laughing the whole time. But
I
Jenny,
haven't seen Scal.
what is the role of a producer? Can you
Um,
fill me in? 'Cause
So I think it's like today we want to talk about how to put yourself out there for dating.
Yeah.
Cool. If I wanted to put myself out there for dating, which I don't,
Because you're married.
what would I want to know? And so then it's like, doing some research on how many people are looking to date, what are the resources? Are they doing online dating? Are they going on dates? And then how to help those people. So it's kind of just putting together a concise list, and then you guys bring your fun personalities, and then people are like, wow, Shawn and Andrew told me to put myself out for a date. I should do this. And then they go and live happily ever after.
that was really well said, Jenny. Thank you. I guess you've been doing it for long enough to be able to
She's
do
like
that.
the professional storyteller.
Here's the thing though, with all videos, I feel like the heart of it needs to be a story. And if you watch some of our earlier videos, Shawn and I's, there was no story. It was like a just random
Have you seen those?
collection
Oh,
of
they're
clips.
so bad.
But
Small.
Jenny will like form a storyline. So like even if it's a vlog, it'll be like, oh hey, today this is the story arc, and we're gonna start off with a goal of going to the water park, and then we're gonna have this happens, and it's less like, it's not like we're shaping a daily vlog, but as the video comes together, Jenny really helps give it shape and make it make sense. But then
And-
also,
I was gonna say, and with Family Made, because we are creating so many more shows with so many more families and people, we really wanted the authenticity and like mission of Family Made to stay true. And Jenny does a phenomenal job at like making sure everybody fits the brand and is, a good influence for all the content we're putting out there and kind of sharing the stories in the way that should be told.
it's also like kind of the hardest role too, because, well, our niche, like the family creators, it's tough because all of them have kids mostly, right? Or like a lot of other things going on. And so Jenny's role is to make the videos as easy to film as possible. So
Yeah.
like with the one sheet, they'll just have to read through it and like go through the exercises that Jenny's already done all the hard work, you know? So you do a good job.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Happy to be here. Really happy. I did say really quick. When my job ended, I was like, okay, the next thing I do, I want to make sure that it's like, I love it. I get to spend time with my family. I get to spend time with my husband, and I just am like pumped to go to work. And truly, this is the most fun job. Day 7. Day literally 7. But ask me on day 9, I change my mind. No, but it's been so fun. And like the people that work here, I am with them during the day, and then I go home and then I talk to them the entire day and night.
Yes.
And then also Caroline lives in my neighborhood, which is also a whole nother dynamic. So it's like, it's literally a family.
We're just gonna start a compound.
Yeah,
We're all gonna live.
we all live together.
door to door. Yeah. Yes.
Yes. This is literally my bed. But yeah, it's really fun. This is the best job. Love it. Love everyone here. Talented.
Wow. Well, thank you, Jenny. Jenny is married pre-kids.
She's married and has an awesome husband.
Yeah.
Shout out Chris.
Yeah.
Rebel.
We shout out Chris Rev. We have a lot of mutual friends too, so it's funny how that panned out. But Jen,
Happy to be here. Let's do that one more time. All right.
Oh my gosh, you just slammed her hand.
Okay, and so I broke my arm. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh man. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that we should hire an HR
we don't
person.
have HR
Yeah.
yet. Okay, and then our newest addition here, Benjamin Hayes. Welcome to the show. Yes.
Yeah.
No, your
Create-
battle scar is dope.
Is it really?
Yes.
Wow,
Really?
look at it right there.
Scars are like stories for life.
Yeah,
That's
bad
so
stories.
cool.
Benjamin is our creative director. Actually hasn't officially started yet.
Yeah, when this airs, I might have started.
Is it?
Yes.
I've been freelance for a year.
You have been freelancing for a year and
Yeah.
you're getting ready to be full time. We're so excited.
I met Shawn when she was pregnant with Jet, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
I
Wow.
completely forgot that whole year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fair.
Also, funny story about Lexi. So, Lexi's been with us 3 years and gone through 2 pregnancies with Lexi. I think it was around like the 2.5 year mark. I randomly asked Lexi one day, I was like, so have you like met any friends here? Or like completely pregnancy, just like years disappear. And in my mind, I was like, she's been here for maybe 3 or 4 months. I was like, have you met any friends? She's like, Shawn, I have friends. I've lived here almost 3 years. One of which is Benjamin.
Yes. And here we
So
are.
Lexi made the intro.
Yep. Made it happen.
Tell us what a creative director does.
Oh my
Benjamin.
gosh. I've never been one before. So I think I oversee all creative.
Yeah.
Help everything look pretty
Yeah.
and colorful and exciting, and take an idea into the final product, whether it be marketing, website, product, XYZ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much the way Shawn and I work in different ways
Very.
is we'll just throw something out there. Be like,
You
hey,
throw something out there.
let's start a podcast network. And then it's up to all these people to actually make it happen. So Benjamin is doing all like the branding, which I've grown an appreciation for how important that is.
Yeah.
And like giving each show a personality, if that makes sense. And having that personality apparent, and also showing the values of what they're about, as well as a whole network. And then also you're in charge of like the merch and products as well,
Yeah.
which,
So I went to fashion school, and I knew I didn't
Casual.
really want to go in. Yeah.
That's casual.
I knew I didn't want to go into like high-end couture. I wanted to do like the everyday clothing for people, and merch is like the blend of arts and clothing.
What do you love about merch?
Oh my gosh. It's a way for a creator or a band or an artist to express themselves through clothing. And I think that's like the perfect combination of me.
Wow. Deep.
Very poetic. Yes.
So if you join us on tour, all that merch was Benjamin Hayes' design.
Yes.
And we also keep an eye out because we're excited to have merch. I guess this will be 3.0 release.
Yeah.
So Shawn and I did merch
And
3
it
years
was
ago.
Horrendous. I apologize.
No. We got better. And it ended up being
You and I
closer
created
to what we,
word art on Photoshop, and we're like, put it on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
That scares me.
Benjamin, that actually happened.
We started off with, back in the day, the YouTube community just wanted merch that had like the name of the
East
creator
Fam.
on it. So we just had East Fam. And then like literally as soon as that came out, we were like, wait, why the heck did we just do that?
Why are we
What's the
having people
purpose?
walk around with our names on there?
Didn't like it.
Hoodies.
But Benjamin, we're really excited to have him because he's going to help create kind of like a tangible version of what we're doing here, and come out with products that help match the brand, whether that be merch or other things. And
we'll probably have unique lines of merch for each show
Mm-hmm.
and each family and each mission and each kind of like theme and subject we're covering. We truly want to like, again, connect people by what they get to wear and how they get to express themselves and what they're going through and the stage of life they're in.
Benjamin is also a YouTube geek.
Oh yeah. Big time.
Tell us about your background there. Why do you love this
Oh my gosh.
world?
I remember like the first time watching Chocolate Rain like 13 years ago, and I was like so obsessed with the idea
Wow.
that people could just watch short form TV. And then I got super into it during quarantine, became obsessed with a bunch of different YouTube channels, and then realized I kind of wanted to go into that world.
Let's
The
go,
digital media
bro.
industry. Lexi's a dear friend of mine. She got me in contact with y'all, and then she's in my wedding.
Friend.
What?
Yeah, she's
Speaking of,
Catherine's
you're
bridesmaid.
engaged,
I am engaged.
which is so fun.
Freaking great.
It took a long time. Only about 10 and a half years.
We made it though. Benjamin, we're pumped to have you.
Very excited to
And
be here.
you have a really unique skill set. Also,
Thank
so
you.
like Caroline and I don't even know if Jenny and Lexi like YouTube as a whole, but
I watch it for hours a day.
okay. Yeah, they do.
That's why I don't sleep at night.
But I remember to Benjamin's credit, he showed up our first time meeting and we were trying to conceptualize. That was like the first family
Yeah.
made meeting that we had. And you
Yeah,
came
we're
up,
branding family made.
that was crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts.
And he came so prepared, which preparedness is rare to find in family made. And so we're happy to have you and your skill set here, Ben. But
Excited to be here.
let's go, bro.
Thanks for the invite.
Excited
Let's
to have
go.
you.
Thanks for the invite. I wanted to, if we could, babe, talk about what's on the horizon here, how things are going to work, what's going to look different, what's not going to look different, and then we'll close out.
We're casual. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So how this is going to work. Let me start with how things are going to look different and how they're not going to look different.
Okay.
So how they're not going to look different is our content is the same. We still want to share our life with you guys. We still want to do YouTube. We still want to post everything the East fam that we do. Our Instagrams will stay the same. Our Facebook, our TikToks, all of it. We'll continue posting all the content that we love to create and share with you guys. How things will look different, though, is on top of our family sharing our story across all the platforms, we're now going to be helping other families do the same exact thing and sharing their unique stories and what they're going through in very creative ways. So there's so many incredible people out there who have so much to share with you that I feel like the world can relate to. And we just want to help them do what we do. I don't, that sounds maybe weird, but there's so many people who want to post TikToks and they want to have a YouTube show and they want to have a podcast and they want to be able to share their mission in life with you all. So we're just going to kind of lift them up and help them kind of develop everything that they want to within their own branding and their own vibe, but it will be under the umbrella of the Family Made. So if you go to Family Made, you can find all of the shows and all of the people that we are endorsing and loving and wanting the world to see as well.
Yes. So the YouTube channel, couple things, is going to convert to the Family Made. That's where all the video shows will be hosted. And we're starting with podcasts initially to help produce these shows. We have the website, which will kind of be a go-to source for the shows that you can find, but also we put a forum on there, which we're really excited about. And it's already been exploding because of the baby formula shortage and how we're trying to attack a solution for that. But the forum we view as a really interesting outlet and addition to what we're building because we spoke about the miscarriage video earlier. When that got published, there were like 20,000 plus comments that people wrote in and poured their heart out, right? And every day our DMs are filled with people pouring their heart out, sharing their stories. And that's what we want to encourage. And we read all of those. The bummer is there's no way to share those stories in a meaningful way, or it's hard to respond to thousands of messages a day. And also YouTube deleted all the comments because of we're just not in control of the platform. So all those 20,000 comments plus got deleted, which is such a bummer. And so the forum is a place that people can go and share their stories and connect with other people who have similar stories. And it's searchable, it's permanent, it's like organized in a way better way. And we've integrated it into the website and all we're doing so that each topic has like this continued conversation and it's not just like isolated. So we're really excited about that. But we also have the Instagram and a lot more to come, including a newsletter, which you should keep an eye out for. There's already hundreds of thousands of people subscribed to that. So we're excited to kind of create a strategy around that and really deliver more content and more value through written media as well.
We have been on the hunt to find families from every walk of life every different race, religion, belief, lifestyle, basically you name it. We want to cover all of it. And we're really excited with all of the shows we're going to be launching with, because these people are so special and they just have amazing stories. It's families with a lot of kids, families from families who talk about adoption, special needs, IVF, marriage, relationship, dating, loss, inner-abled relationship, interracial relationship, so many different categories, and they're all covered, which is really cool.
I feel so strongly about this. I feel like families shape individuals that shape communities that shape the world. And so we're excited to help contribute to that in some way. But we honestly just have felt so connected over the years to you, our audience, and are so grateful for everything that you have done for us, the engagement, the interactions, the messages that you've poured out. That's why we do what we do. And we're honored to hopefully continue doing this for a long time and doing it better with more people. Because we feel like we're genuinely friends and family with so many of you. And we view this as a way that we can connect deeper. So whether you're in a good phase of life or a hard season of life, we hope that we can reach you and serve you in the best way possible.
So the reminders, some fun merch is coming. We are rebranding YouTube. We're going to be rebranding a couple things. We're going to be converting everything to Family Made and kind of showing you guys where to go. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, on YouTube, on everything under the Family Made. Check out the website, check out the forum, and follow along, because it's going to be a really fun year. And I feel like it's going to grow very fast. So join us in the journey, guys.
That's right. And just so you know, I'm going to say this because I didn't say this yet. The values of what we're about. We're always enforcing positivity. And that goes from the videos that we're proactively creating to the comments we're responding to. We're always trying to kind of tap into authenticity. Mm-hmm. And so share our stories and allow them to be conversation starters in a way that doesn't undermine our immediate family, but in a way that can encourage you. And we're trying to educate where appropriate, mm-hmm. and entertain always.
And encourage kindness.
Yes.
Always.
So that's what you can find here on Family Made. We're so excited for this next phase. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you have any shows. If you can help us out, we clearly need it. We have so many generous people who are helping contribute to this mission, and we're excited to build this alongside you. So there you have it, babe. That's all we got. I'm excited for this.
Me too.
Ready to party?
Oh, yes.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Shawn.
And we're the East fam. Out. Hey, it's Andrew.
And Shawn.
Just want to say congratulations on making it through that video. That's a major commitment.
It's a long time. It's about an hour. Might as well subscribe.
Or if you want to see other videos, click here and here. See you next time.